Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. So I'm sorry I didn't upload last week. I don't have an excuse other than I just wanted a little bit of a break. But another thing I was thinking last week when I had my break was that, yes, of course, I do talk a lot about skin care when it comes to eczema and healing yourself from eczema, but I am also very interested in general skin health, not just necessarily for somebody who has problematic skin, even though, yes, of course, a lot of my channel is still going to be focused on eczema, but now that my skin is feeling pretty good, I do sort of want to broaden some of the content that I make to things that are applicable to sort of general skincare. So not just about eczema, but of course everything I make is still going to be relevant for somebody who suffers from eczema, because if you have eczema, you are always going to be prone to having eczema, and because of that, most of the things that I do, I have to always consider the fact that I am an eczema prone person. So today's video, I want to talk about my skincare routine and the fact that I have kind of switched up a few of my products. And I don't think I've ever really talked about my facial skincare routine in detail. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about what it used to be and how it's changed and why I have changed some of those products. So I've been doing a lot of research. I went to go see my friend, she's an esthetician. She kind of did a skin examination. And I just want to share with you guys kind of what I've learned, show you some of the things that I bought and exactly why I bought them. So first of all, I just want to talk about what my skincare routine used to be. So again, when I'm talking about skincare, I am talking about my face. I'm not talking about my body, whole other kettle of fish. But I used to be super low maintenance. When I say used to be, this was literally like a week ago. But anyway, back in the day. So this is the one I used to use. It's a French brand called Cattier. It is a rebalancing cleansing gel. And the reason that I was using that is because I do use this app to check all the ingredients of my skincare products before I buy them. And this was the only one that I could find that had like no controversial ingredients in it. This was before, back in the day, when I was like analyzing every single ingredient and all my products when my skin was really, really bad. If you want me to show you how to use that app in another video, if you're interested in something like this, then do leave a comment down below and I could do that for you. And then I would follow it with this moisturizer, which was the Effaclar Duo by La Roche-Posay. So this is a moisturizer that I actually was prescribed a while ago by a dermatologist when the first time I came off the pill about 5 years ago. I broke out in loads of acne, and this was the moisturizer that he recommended for me, and it did really, really work. The only thing is, I think it is for sort of acne prone skin, not necessarily for dry skin. So sometimes in the winter it doesn't quite moisturize as I'd like it to, but at the same time I'm super sensitive to moisturizers in that if I get the wrong moisturizer, I do tend to break out. And that's pretty much it. I would just wash my face once a day in the evenings, just kind of leave it at that. I do also have this with some SPF in it, so I would sometimes use that in the day as well. And my skin was fine with that routine. I mean, it wasn't bad. I didn't have like major spots. I did have, you know, imperfections, shall we say, so little spots here and there maybe, like occasionally, but like really nothing that bad. But it was also just a little bit lackluster, shall we say. It wasn't like glowy, it didn't look alive, you know, the kind of glow that some people have, that kind of gorgeous sheen. So I was like, I know that there are things that you can do to get that kind of glowy sheen, so I was on a mission to go get those things. So maybe first of all, I should kind of show you what my skin looks like, so that if I do a follow-up video in a few weeks time, then you can probably see a bit of a comparison. So as you can see, it's like I said, it's not bad, but you know when it's just like doot, 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 doot. If I'm not wearing like lots of moisturizer, it just kind of looks a bit dull. And also I do find this quite a lot when I watch videos of girls, and especially girls who are doing their makeup and they start off with no makeup. Like girls, they often have like little like boo boo boo, and I think a lot of it is because either they haven't quite got their skincare routine down. Secondly, it's because like as girls, we do just put a lot of stuff on our face. We do a lot with our face. We're always touching our face. We're putting makeup on, loads of products. I compare to like lots of my guy friends, for example, and they have like barely any blemishes. But anyway, male and female skin is quite different as well. So it's not a great comparison if I compare it to sort of men and women, but it's just an observation that I've made before. I went to go see my friend who is an esthetician, and she had a look at my skin. She kind of looked at it under a microscope. She said, yeah, it was fine, but like, same kind of thing, like exactly like I said, like a few little breakouts here and there. It was pretty clean, so it wasn't an issue with that. But yeah, it wasn't like super glowy. There wasn't like anything special to it. She then recommended this brand called Medik8. So Medik8 is a brand that is not super high-end premium, but it's not super high street cheap either. It's somewhere in the middle. It's similar to The Ordinary, which is, you know, very science-based. They have quite isolated ingredients. And the idea is then you can put those together and you can kind of create your own bespoke skincare routine. So Medik8 is similar. They kind of make that skincare routine for you according to your skin type or what it is that you're looking for. So they have like an anti-aging routine, they have an anti-pigmentation like redness routine, they have cleansing for people who are acne prone, and they have a few others. I can't remember exactly the one, but I am looking for the anti-aging one because that is the one where you can put loads of acids all over your face, and that's how you get that amazing glow that I'm looking for. And before I get into the individual products, no, I am not sponsored by Medik8, although I wish. So if Medik8, you're watching, sponsor me. I'll do it. So with their anti-aging skincare routine, they follow something called the CSA. And what the CSA stands for is vitamin C, SPF, and vitamin A. So vitamin C is super important for your skin for two different reasons. So first of all, it is very antioxidizing. It will protect you from pollution. It will neutralize toxins and things that are in your skin. And it will also help to produce collagen. Vitamin C is super important for the collagen production in your skin. So the idea is that you start your morning with some vitamin C. So I went for a serum, but you can get vitamin C in moisturizers. And you want to start with this in the morning because you want to have something in the morning that is going to protect your face from all the things it's going to be exposed to throughout the day. Now, before I actually put that serum on, I do wash my face with some water. They suggest that you cleanse your face in the morning, but I prefer to cleanse my face in the evening, and I only really want to cleanse my face once a day. That's just my personal preference, even though they will say on their kind of website that you should go for twice a day, but anyway, once a day for me. So I just start my morning with just washing with some water, and actually quite warm water, and then I have this on after I wash my face. So that's your vitamin C. That's first thing in the morning, protect you and also help with the collagen production. Now moving on to the letter S, and S stands for SPF. I have been using SPF sort of dotted around here and there, but I also do like a tan, so I haven't been super strict with it at all until I did a bit of research last week, and actually turns out that the sun is the cause of 80% of skin aging. So I thought, okay, I need to be taking this SPF stuff seriously. So I bought this serum by La Roche-Posay. It's the Anthelios Aox. It has SPF 50 and also has a high potent antioxidant complex. So the idea again, it is to protect you from pollution and things that are sort of your skin will be exposed to. Thing is, part of the issue that I have with SPFs is they do often make me break out. So this one has been doing okay so far. I'm only a week into using it. I do still have like a few little imperfections here and there. So I'm gonna see how we go with this one. So I put this on once in the morning after I put the vitamin C stuff on. And then I also put it on in the middle of the day because SPF does rub off quite easily. So you do kind of want to reapply it at some point. And even if it's a really cloudy day, if there is light outside, which is obviously any kind of daylight, that is sun rays that are going to be hitting your skin. So, and even through glass, so you really do want to be wearing SPF pretty much every single day if you want beautiful, youthful skin for the rest of your life. So then once you've kind of gone about your day, you've got those two things on, you should be nice and protected. Then when it comes to actually washing your face in the evening. So I bought this. Again from Medik8, it is just a gentle cleanser. So I always buy them in like the small packages first, just because I want to try things before I actually buy the big ones, because yeah, it's not super cheap. I do also actually have a makeup remover, which is from the same brand. It's literally just this, but it's like a makeup milk or whatever if I'm wearing sort of eye makeup. But actually makeup and the mascara that I wear is very, very water soluble, so most of the time this is like perfectly fine. So then we get to the letter A, which stands for vitamin A. Another word for vitamin A is retinol or retinoic acid. These are all vitamin A. So why do we need vitamin A? Vitamin A is essentially what encourages new skin formation. So it kind of produces lots of new cells so that you always kind of have that really nice kind of youthful look, I guess. So in terms of different products I bought, I actually didn't buy a new moisturizer this time around because I feel like I've already bought quite a lot of new things here, and I don't want to be overloading my skin with lots of new products. And also, if anything doesn't work, then you have to kind of figure out what it is that doesn't work by process of elimination rather than doing things one by one, and then you can quite easily figure out which isn't quite working for you, if that makes sense. I haven't bought the vitamin A moisturizer yet, but I 100% will do because they do have a night cream with some retinol in it. So once this moisturizer runs out, I'm gonna give that one a go. And then what I do is I finish off in the evening with a Hydrate B5. So this is another serum. B5 is super great for retaining moisture. What B5 does, it holds on to water molecules in your skin. I am somebody who is eczema prone. I obviously have a skin barrier dysfunction, so my skin gets dry a lot easier. I lose water out of my skin barrier. If you are somebody who has eczema, you are most likely going to have the same thing. So if you are looking for a new skincare routine, you should definitely look into getting a B5 serum. It feels so nice on your skin. Like, I really like it. I think that is my favorite product of all the things I've bought. Actually, the 2 serums, I do really like the 2 serums. What I also sometimes do is, like, when I do my makeup, you know, sometimes when you get like makeup around your eyelashes and I have to use like a cotton bud to kind of get rid of it, what I do is I put a little bit of this serum on that cotton bud because my eyes, they do tend to get quite dry. So I really like to use just a little extra of that when I'm sort of going about my day, I'm doing my makeup. That was my new skincare routine. I really remind myself of this meme I once saw of people taking the piss out of people who were talking about their skincare routines. Like, who cares about your skincare routine? But if you are like me, then you really will care about your skincare routine. Let me tell you, the reason I kind of went for this brand is because I am somebody who loves reading about the science of skin and the science of skincare. And I used to be someone who is very like, no, just leave my skin alone. It doesn't need lots of products. And for the most part, I do think that that is true depending on what your skin is like. Again, your skin is a living organ. It has different needs every single day, and you need to be very in tune with what works for your skin. But I hope you did like this video, thought that this was interesting, and if you are looking for something to perhaps rejuvenate your own skin, then this might be interesting and helpful for you. I will leave a link to the Medik8 website down below, and pray for a sponsorship. I'll check back in with you guys in a few weeks' time and kind of let you know how it's been working for me. If there's anything that's I've needed to change, maybe I can kind of show you what my skin looks like at that time. So if you did like this video, and if you're interested in seeing more, hearing more, I love talking about skincare generally. So I'm gonna do some more videos that are sort of talking about kind of your general skin health, not necessarily if you have eczema like I talked about in the beginning. And in the meantime, I hope you guys are keeping super well. And if there's anything you want to see more of, want me to talk about, then leave a comment and I'll do it. So if you like this video, please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you on Saturday for another video. Bye.